Well, we're in the middle of Stanley Park at the wonderful Stanley Park Brew Pub restaurant. Joining us now is a friend who comes all the way from the Commonwealth of Virginia. I like saying that, not just Virginia. It's Jana Cristofano. She is a advocate wellness advocate, author, so many other things, blogger. You do a lot of stuff on social media, but we came together because you're doing some stuff that Lita and I find really important. Tell us about what you're doing.
Well, I'm a blogger, YouTuber, and I just recently completed my first cookbook, plant-based and gluten-free recipes.
Excellent. Now, you've been interested in nutrition for a long time. You've studied it. It's interesting. My background's in fitness, and it took me a long time until I was older to realize the really important ratio between fitness and having the right food. You know, when we're young, we can eat whatever we want. As long as we work out, we look good.
Yeah.
So tell us, what is the ratio now? What are people finding, the experts finding, how important food is in that whole mix of being healthy?
Well, I think it's commonly understood at this point that 80-20 would probably be the minimum. You know, 80% what you eat, 20% fitness. I mean, the old adage, you are what you eat.
Wow.
So true.
It is. It's fascinating. And now you gave up gluten, and I know gluten seems to be on everybody's mind these days, whether they're celiac and what. Why did you give up gluten? And tell people out there basically how you get to that point of knowing that you're gluten intolerant, because your cookbook is all about gluten-free and vegan options.
Right, exactly. I discovered through the process of elimination that a lot of issues that I was having, migraine headaches, arthritis, many things, that when I eliminated gluten from my diet, they went away.
Oh, interesting. So, you know, Jim, I know sometimes you try and avoid gluten.
Because of you. I mean, you don't touch it, but I think that you always have to say it's not a fad.
No.
Or it's not a trendy thing to do. One of the things you addressed in your book, from what I've seen early on, you let us have a little sneak peek, is that people tend to just think, well, if I give up this and this, the sugar and all that, I'll be eating cardboard. And that has been your goal, is to create recipes that are healthy, without gluten, without hard sugar base, but are still delicious.
Yes.
The name of your company, actually, could you explain that to?
It's Nutritionicity, which is a combination of nutrition and simplicity, making nutrition simple.
It's also your handle on social media, we should say, too.
Yes.
Talk a little bit, Lita mentioned plant-based. I think people are trying to keep up. People do want to eat healthier, as she said, you said. Talk a little bit more about what that means, because I know, like, for example, my parents, my dad just would go, it's not the case.
No, it's not at all. Plant-based means eliminating most animal products from your diet. It also means eating food that's as close to its natural state as possible, so as minimal refinement. The beauty of eating plant-based is that you feel so much better, but there's so many wonderful things you can do with all the plant-based ingredients. And again, as Jim mentioned, that is my goal, is to take all those ingredients, combine them, make recipes that are nutritious and delicious.
And recently you have had a whole new interest in wine, and you're seeing a lot of nutritionists and experts and health advocates out there, wellness advocates, talking about the benefits of wine. Now, you have become very interested in wine. Can you give us a little peek at that? It's on your website.
Yes, I highlight a lot of Virginia wineries, because that's where I'm from. There is a lot of body of knowledge out there now that suggests that there are components of wine that do have nutritional or health benefits.
And you can't imagine how happy that makes this show.
Of course, everything in moderation.
That's right. Oh, yes, of course. We should also say, as Lita mentioned, book coming out spring of 2020. By the way, we will be giving copies away in the winter leading up to that. And again, tell people where they can find out more about you, because you are quite prolific on digital and social media.
Nutritionicity.com is my website, and I'm also by the same name on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Jana Cristofano, all the way from Virginia. It's so great to have you in our city.
Thank you for having me.
First time in Canada.
Beautiful city, beautiful country.
Thanks
Thank
for a
you
little
so
education
much.
today. Cheers.